So the trailer came out yesterday. Emma Stone is back. It's time to not let the dogs out. It's time to let the dogs in and hide from her. It's Cruella. Right, if you haven't watched the trailer, I want you to get straight over to another platform and quickly watch the trailer from Disney's Cruella. It's here with Emma Stone and great supporting castings. Emma Thompson, a few others popping up in there. Interesting. Now, this film was supposed to come out, I think, at the end of last year. I don't know, all the films have just been a mishmash of release dates, but we finally have it. We've only seen one picture of Cruella with her two dogs, and we've been boiling over that for about a year. And now we've got a trailer. So we got a trailer yesterday. I've watched it. I am excited. Did not think I would be excited for this film, but I think it's an interesting take. So we're going to quickly introduce you to the guys. So we have got Tony here. We have got Nick and myself. So what do you think, Tony? What do you think of the trailer?
I love the trailer. I love the concept and the way they're going with it. It's good to, to take an iconic storyline and see it from, really embellished, because it is a fantastic character. We really see her world because we don't see enough of it. Why is she the way she is? And I've got to be careful because I've got a few friends who are in it. And who have worked on it as well. But I got really confused because I'm not too sure of the time period when I'm watching the trailer. Because I live in London and I know London quite well and I know where they've shot it in certain parts. I'm just like, that looks like 70s London, and sometimes it goes back to like 40s, 50s London. So I'm not very, very sure. So I don't know if it's like they've done like a prequel to 101 Dalmatians, a younger. However, the dogs are there, so it can't be. That would have been that would have been more interesting if it's like, let's see how when she's growing up to get to that point, but it's not. So I'm very confused about where we're at and timelines and stuff. But fantastic concept to really get this character on screen.
It is supposed to be a prequel. It's officially billed as a prequel, so it's before she becomes what we know from the movies, the cartoons. So it's Cruella becoming Cruella. So, Nick, what's your hot take on that one?
I actually really enjoyed it when I watched it. I watched it yesterday. It seems to be Disney can't really do much wrong when they start doing the live action stuff with the cartoon films with the characters and stuff. Also, Cruella is such a big character. She's up with like Maleficent and stuff in terms of like the villains of their stuff. So the fact that they've got Emma Stone to do that kind of fits in perfectly because she is a really good actress. And I'm just looking forward to see how it kind of pans out because it does actually look really good like the rest of the live action stuff.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we know Disney's going along the routes of doing a lot more live action stuff, but I had no idea that this would look and feel the way that it does from the trailer. I wasn't expecting this at all. I was expecting a campy, over the top, like 101 Dalmatians, the movie. But it's definitely not. It's got this kind of gritty, very realistic look to it, and it's really, really piqued my interest for the style of the film. It's really got me hooked. I'm really wanting to see it now.
See, that's going to be interesting to see if Disney do chicken out in certain points where they could have really pushed the boat, I'm sure. I haven't seen the movie, but if you are going to, how far can they push as Disney? How dark can you go? Because they've kind of got this, the 101 Dalmatians, it's dogs, kids love dogs. Oh, let's watch Cruella because we get to see these amazing dogs. And it's not that, it's something darker, much more deeper. So wonder how far they push that,
I would quite like to see that, like not actually see it because that would be absolutely horrible, but obviously Cruella, I mean, she skins the dogs. That's the whole purpose of what she does. So
are we going to get that scene?
I don't think we'll get it, but
like previous, that would be just open up on that, her skinning an animal and kids running out and crying to their parents. So
yeah, I think Disney is good at that subtlety sometimes of not actually showing something, but letting you see it in the same way, if you know what I mean. I think I'll be very, very, very interested to see if they do go along that route, because I think they can do it. I think they can definitely do that sort of thing. But having someone like, when initially, I think it was about a year and a half ago, I seen Emma Stone was attached to play Cruella, and after the absolutely fantastic performance from Glenn Close in her version of 101 Dalmatians, I was even worried. I was thinking, somebody's nailed it already. How can you nail this? And then seeing that trailer, I was like, nah, she's got this. That's definitely, she's bang on got it. But yeah, I think it's very, very interesting. So do you think this is going to be the rise of Disney's villains? Do you think we're going to start, I mean, that's Maleficent turned into a massive movie franchise. We've now got Cruella. Do you think we're going to start seeing some of the other villains from all the Disney films moving their way into real life action and stories?
Well, I think that and I'm going to go back to Marvel. I think they kind of seen how loved Loki was, and they can see that they can make money on bad characters. And every actor will tell you that the best characters to play are the baddies, because they're much more complex. There's much more going on, and you can do that much more to a story. So why not? I hope so. There's a question. What other characters are there that they could do?
The Richard of Snow White. You do that.
That's true. There's a lot untouched in that story.
Mm-hmm.
We've got Little Mermaid, the real action Little Mermaid's coming. That was cast last year, I think. Yeah. Obviously, you don't really know what's going on with any movies these days. We're just lucky if we're seeing anything.
Yeah.
What else? There's definitely a few.
Is that not just Aquaman? Little Mermaid.
Yeah. Just ask if we can film it at the same time.
Not make the movie.
They try to make on the exact same set and all that. It's like, right, cool. Ariel's in.
Yeah. Oh no, I would love that. It's another chance for Disney to kick Warner Brothers' ass to show how they should be doing water-based movies. Yeah. But you know what someone's going to say? They're going to say, "Well, you can't sing underwater."
True.
Make it really.
We need to do something. I think it's definitely going to be interesting. I think to see how they do it. I think it's definitely a bizarre one to take, and I don't know if they're maybe going to do a lot more on land rather than under the sea. Under the sea. There you go. But we'll see. There's a lot to think about for what direction Disney are going to go.
How are they going to do the crab? How are they going to do Sebastian?
Don't know. I'm interested. There's going to be a CGI crab.
It'll be live action, because this is right. Because Disney, they always go by rules. Obviously, in animation, you can break any rule that you want. Animals talk. Okay, we get that. Now, in talk about Cruella, obviously, we're not seeing the dogs speak because they are being kind of like real dogs. But when it comes to this is the first time done sort of a live action movie where the animals really need to be a main character and talk. Because Sebastian's is just a main her best friend.
We had Beauty and the Beast.
But still, that's kind of still based on, it's... I wonder if they're going to make a crab talk, because you don't see... That's going to be interesting.
Yeah. Well, we'll need to wait and see. I don't think it was saying it's May 2021. Although I did see someone put a really, really funny comment under the bottom of one of the posters that they released. It was on Twitter. It said, obviously the poster's Cruella, and it says May 2021. And the girl at the bottom wrote, what does it mean by May Z-O-Z-I? Because it looks... And a poor girl, it's been shared a million times everywhere. But hey ho. So May Zozzy is when you'll see Cruella, or May 2021. Don't know where it's going to come out. It's going to come out in theaters. Is it going to come out on your TV platform, whatever bloody one comes out? Yeah. Who knows? Hopefully we'll get to see it at some point, and 100% you'll see us doing a review on that one. We try to review any trailer we watch. We'll always do a review on it, or try our best to. But yeah, Thank you very much for joining me. Thank you very much, Tony. And thank you very much, Nick.
Pleasure.
We can do this all day.